It is November 9th and it is a beautiful day today, so I thought that I would document this for you so you can see it where you are, wherever you are. Surprise, it is snowing. It is still technically autumn or fall, but we got snow today, so it's pretty amazing. If you can see all around me, it's what was that Christmas song, Winter Wonderland? Pretty much is what this is. Yeah, I'm currently in a park and everything is covered in snow except for the lake. Not the lake, except for the stream that's across from me right now. Sorry, wrong body of water. Yeah, because it's not cold enough yet for the stream to freeze, but subsequently it will. I guess in January and February we'll see the lake. I keep saying lake. The stream, the river, that water body. It will freeze at some point. But for now, this will do. It is about 0 degrees at the moment. It's actually not too bad. Everything's kind of damp, but it's tolerable. I am covered, as you can see. But I just wanted to talk to you about why snow and snowfall and the first snowfall of the season is pretty wonderful. So number one, snow actually dampens a lot of things, so things don't sound as loud. The only thing I can hear right now is the stream that's across and some birds somewhere up there in the trees. But yeah, other than that, it's really quiet. So if you live in the city though, there might be more noises and sounds that you can hear even in with the snowfall, but it's the same thing. It kind of softens a lot of the noise and the sounds, so that's one of the things that I really like about snowfall and snow. Even though I'm a person who really likes snow and is somewhat obsessed with it, there are people who live here who really hate snow and winter in general. Looking at some of my friends, that it's understandable because I don't have to do certain things that other people have to. I live in an apartment, so I don't have to shovel the sidewalk or my driveway if I have to go anywhere. I don't have to shovel anything really. I don't even have a balcony, so I don't have to shovel that. Whereas other people kind of do. It's also quite cold, so it will drop, like the temperature will drop to the negatives. And I feel for some people who don't have homes. So we had a thing in the city a few years ago where this guy kind of made little cubicle-like mini houses just so people who are homeless can stay warm and, you know, have a good sleep and not, you know, freeze to death, because that happens, which is unfortunate. But yeah, that's why there are organizations that kind of drive around the city and try to help these people, especially in cold nights. I know the city has also like used buses as warming centers for when it gets really cold at night, so that's comforting to know that the city kind of cares about its people. Yeah, I'm out of breath because this camera is kind of heavy. But yeah, I think a game that I like to play when there is like heavy snowfall is trying to follow in the footsteps, like quite literally the footsteps of other people. And you can see how they walk and what their gait is. Right now, there's a bit too many to be able to play that game, but usually that's what I do if I'm one of the first people out in the park and there's a fresh layer of snow, and it is amazing because you can hear the crunch of the closely packed snow. That's amazing. We don't have enough snow right now to make a snowman, and that is another thing. The snow needs to be really wet. This is actually quite wet, but I don't have enough of it, and I'm not going to try at the moment, so I'm not going to make a snowman. But yeah, I just wanted to show you what it's like and how beautiful this is. It's amazing to think that all this white around us is made out of snowflakes. So each snowflake, kind of like a particle, I'm going to stop here. Each snowflake is unique on its own because it has a different pattern, and I heard that not every snowflake has this like similar patterns, or they're like, they basically don't have the same shape. And they're like millions of snowflakes, billions, trillions, because it's all around us right now. And yeah, it's incredible to think that they are all different. Yeah, so I'm just here to take in the snow, and I always get excited when it's the first snowfall because it means like winter is coming. And I'm not referencing Game of Thrones, but winter is coming, which again is one of my favorite seasons. Yeah, and I think like for us here, it's a signal of Christmas being around the corner. Technically it is November, so it's next month, which is also really wild to think of because it was just January yesterday. Kind of feels like it anyway. Yeah, and with our Christmas, you know, we tend to get quite a bit of snow for most years, so we associate the snow with Christmassy feelings. And you know, you see it in postcards and Christmas cards and, you know, season's greetings and all that kind of stuff. But I also understand that there are people who live on the south hemisphere who don't see snow, and they have 40-degree weather Christmases, which is ridiculous, and you know, forest fires as a bonus, which yeah, I'm so sorry if that happens, but I don't know what to do about it, and climate change. So but yeah, it's still like a Christmassy signal, I guess. But it is still really amazing to see the variation between countries and what the seasons are like. So I thought I'd give you a glance of what it's like over here, because you may or may not be able to head over to this side of the world, right? Yeah, and so I hope to see you again soon, and enjoy!